What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Zeuxis, and today we're going to be talking about the difference between a festival and a Holy War festival. Now, before we begin, make sure you guys subscribe. We're so close to 1K subs, so I'd appreciate if you hit the sub button. Hit that sub button right now, and go crazy, go stupid. But as you guys know, we have 6 festivals: LV, Goddess Liz, Escanor, Merlin, King, and then Assault Mode as the Holy War Festival, right? So we have 5 festivals on one Holy War Festival, and a lot of people, I see it on Twitter, a lot of people are saying that Holy War Festival was just a title and they're all festivals, or Holy War Festival is a different festival. And I think I came up with something that would make the most sense for in terms of Holy War festivals and how it's going to work, right? And this is just based, I could be thinking into this too much. I don't know. You guys can let me know. I could be thinking into this too much, but let me know, right? So if you guys notice, the one Escanor is a festival, right? A regular festival, not Holy War, right? So let me keep that in mind. There's a regular festival and a Holy War festival, right? The one Escanor is a regular festival. Goddess Liz is a festival. She's not a sin, but they basically consider her a sin in this game for some reason. So the Goddess Liz is a festival. Wing King is a festival. LV is a festival. And Lolly Merlin is a festival. Then Assault Mode Meliodas is a Holy War festival, right? One thing I've noticed is that when it comes to festival units, they are all sins. That could just be because they want to get all sins to be the first festivals before they make any other kind of festivals that are not sins. Or that could mean that festivals will only go to sins. But another thing I noticed is that every festival we have, it's in their highest form of power, or in their highest state of power, right? If we look at Lolly Merlin, this is her highest state of power from what we have seen in the anime. LV, right? Besides LV, I guess, technically this is not really his highest state, but they don't have his highest. If I had to say before Assault Mode Meliodas, his highest state would be Berserker Meliodas, but we don't even have a Berserker Meliodas in the game. So as of right now, I mean, you could say Demon Meliodas, but I guess. No, but this is Demon. Berserker is much more powerful than regular Demon Meliodas. Like, Berserker is right after Assault. So it would be Assault Mode Berserker. There's a form higher than Assault, but I don't want to spoil it. So it would be Assault Mode Berserker, Demon Meliodas, then Lost Vein Meliodas. And then whatever Meliodas before then, right? So we have that. Then we have Festival King, Wing King. In the anime, right? We're gonna have another king. I don't want to spoil it, but there is a higher form than Small Wing King. I'm sure a lot of you guys know who I'm talking about. But as of what people see and where we are in the story for the game, this king, Wing King, is his highest form of power. The one Escanor, we know that is his highest. That is his highest peak, whatever, of power. We know that. So just keep that in mind. And then Goddess Liz, we know that is her highest form of power too. Her being with the wings. Goddess Liz with the wings. Because we have a lot of Liz's in this game, but none of them have a wing. Or none of them have wings. But Goddess Liz does, right? So from what I've noticed, all festivals are in their highest states and they are sins. Now again, like I said in the beginning, I could be looking too much into this or reading too much into this. But I think how Holy War festivals are going to work, if we look at it, right? The only Holy War festival we have right now is I should type his name in. Meliodas, right? Assault Mode Meliodas, right? Now, Assault Mode Meliodas, this version of Meliodas is not a sin, right? He is a commandment at this point, right? As you see, he's a commandment, one, because his passive only works if you have demons or commandments, and two, if you've watched the anime, or even in the story, he says, I am Meliodas, the leader of the 10 commandments. And now a lot of you guys are going to say, oh yes, but he is a sin. But if you did not know, which you should because it's in the anime, Assault Mode, or Meliodas in general, was a commandment before he was a sin. So automatically he will overall be a commandment more than he is a sin because he's been there longer, right? But Assault Mode Meliodas is the first Holy War Festival. Now what I'm thinking from what we've seen so far for the Ten Commandments, this is this is Meliodas' highest forms right now in terms of where we are in the game of the story right now, right? I think what they're going to do is make it that Holy War festivals are only commandments at their highest form. Now, I didn't think of it. I thought of it, came across my head a couple times, but once they dropped Final Boss Melascula and Final Boss Galand, I knew something was going to happen, and I knew that if we were to get Holy War festivals, commandments, it would be, or if we were to get festivals or commandments, they would be Holy War, right? Because check it out, they have never until now made a new ultimate for a commandment or for a final boss in general. They made two whole new animations, like super attack animations. Obviously there was different skill animations we've seen from Final Boss Escanor, King, we've seen from all these people, right? But they made new super attack animations that are not even in the game in story. They just made it out of random for these final boss characters. And what's crazy is that in those ultimates, it's when they go into their highest form, right? We obviously have Melascula turning into a snake, which is her highest source of power, and then Galand using his, whatever it's called, powerful, critical, over, game over. Yeah, I don't know what his thing is called, but it's something critical, right? Right? When they use that, that's their highest source of power from what we've seen in the anime. So if they were to make Holy War Festival commandments, or make commandments only Holy War festivals, I feel like it would be in their highest source of powers. And it makes sense, because from what we've seen, besides Grey Road, all commandments have a very high source, or they have a source of power, or like a high point of power, I should say. Like the highest power they can go to. Zeldris, we know he can go to people keep saying Nebula Zeldris. I forgot the other one. It's like something Nebula Zeldris or something. They keep saying something like that. I feel like that Zeldris would be a commandment. Obviously Berserk Estarossa, the one that went crazy. It's in the anime, not the newest season, just before that. So I feel like that would be a Holy War festival instead of a regular unit or just a festival. Obviously Snake Melascula would be a Holy War festival. Fraudrin now, if we look at Fraudrin, I feel like what they're going to do is, if they do release the red Fraudrin, where is it? If it's in his passive, I can show you what I'm talking about. Not in this one. Maybe it's in the blue one. No, the blue one has his eyes. But the purple Fraudrin, the real Fraudrin, that could be a Holy War festival. And then Gloxinia, obviously, with his armor, that could be a festival. I'm not sure what they would do for Droll. I'm not sure. Because if it was for Droll, or I should say this, what they should have done is made it that we could not see Droll's face. Then they could have made it that Droll, I mean, I guess Dancing Form, or King Droll. I think Giant King Droll would be fine for a Holy War Fest. I guess, yeah. And then who else do we have? Derriere. We obviously we know what Derriere and Monspeed's highest form is, and it is in the game. Which is Indora, something, whatever it's called, right? Those could be Holy War festivals. So I feel like, right, commandments will have Holy War festivals, and then sins will have festivals. And if we notice as well, every time we have a festival that's a sin, you can buy other, sin festivals in the coin shop. Now, if we take those festivals out the coin shop, you could already buy commandments and sins from the coin shops. So it makes sense if you're allowed to use a Holy War festival coins for only, commandments in the coin shop when they drop these festival commandments. That's what I feel like that makes the most sense for them to do in terms of Holy War festivals and festivals. I feel like if they give only commandments, I shouldn't say only commandments, but mainly commandments, Holy War festivals, and then regular sins festivals, I feel like that would make the most sense. And exactly how I said with the coin shops, you have to use Holy War festival coins for Holy War units. I feel like that's what they're going to do. Obviously, I would want it that they could use all festival coins for these units, but from what we've seen, you cannot use Assault Mode coins. From what I've seen, you cannot use Assault Mode Meliodas coins to buy other Sin commandments. So I think it's going to be, if they do it the way I'm thinking, then you're going to be able to use only Holy War Festival coins on Holy War Festival units in the coin shop in the future. You guys let me know what you think. Let me know if you think this is the right way they should go about festivals. If you think my way is how they are going to do it, or if you have a completely different way of how they're going to do Holy War festivals and stuff like that. Again, I'm Zeoxys. Make sure you guys subscribe on the road to 1,000, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out. Later. Peace.